Hello everybody. Today I want to introduce to you the next generation of video and audio equipment that I decided to get for my channel that I'm enjoying so much, and I enjoy every single one of you who watch it, who commented, definitely those who like and subscribe. And I even like those who leave a dislike. That means that you've watched it and maybe there's something you didn't like, but that's fine. At least you are reacting to it, so I appreciate that. And I decided, because we had holidays, Christmas, New Year's, I decided to give myself and hopefully some of you a little bit of extra visual gravy by stop using my phone, which I've been using for quite some time. And I've even made a video about unleashing the Samsung Galaxy Note, what is it, 25G Ultra, whatever it's called, to replace the previous generation Galaxy Note that I had before, that I actually started my channel with. And I think like 50 of you watched it. It's actually one of my least watched channels, but I understand you're not tuning in to watch me unbox stuff. There's other way more popular folks that do it. So anyway, I decided to upgrade because, as you probably know, using the phone is not the ideal. And by the way, I do have my Lincoln key with me, staying true, tried and true. I'm going to be unboxing this thing because I want to share the experience with you. Oh, duh, I don't even need this. Look, there's a little pull tab. So I ordered it. I got it. I also got this extended capacity 64 gigabyte SanDisk SD card that was just dropped in the cardboard box along with this. So all right, let's see what happens. It took me a while to get to this. It was kind of tempting for me to just quickly rip it out here and kind of just try it out, but I wanted to share this experience with you. So whatever this is, I got, it's like a special bundle, so it's got like an additional goodies in there. The cardboard around is black and got some fancy pictures, and supposedly there's an app. I also want to let you know, I guess before I unbox this, is besides using the phone, that obviously has the negatives of A, being a phone, and B, being something that does actually overheat. I've had this camera for the last probably 7 or 8 years. I also got it as a gift. This is a Sony, I think I mentioned it before, it's a Sony RX100 II, and it's decent. You see, here you go. But it's getting old. Definitely getting old, and the time between flashes are pretty long and extensive, and it's just getting old and tired piece of technology. So I am excited to kind of use this GoPro, hopefully not just as a video capture device, but also as a camera. Ooh, look at this. So as I unbox it, look at this. Now this is fancy. This is the newest camera that I got in like 8 years, besides having the phone. All right, so let's get to the star of the show. I love the case, first of all. Ooh, look at this. This has got to be satisfying. Okay, nice. Ooh, from the lens too. Okay, there's some plastic around it. All right, a bit tougher than I thought. Oh, and then from the back. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, it's a it's a rectangular black box that's, I guess, pretty tough. I know they advertise these GoPros as like an extremely tough piece of machinery for video capture. Yeah, I guess, okay, you got the stand. I guess I'll need to figure out how to. Oh, all right. Well, that was easy. It's actually right in the box. And then there's some additional things here. Because I do have a stand. I'm actually filming this video on the Galaxy Note phone. Huh. Okay. So I guess this just clips in here. So I'm gonna have what I was gonna say is I was gonna have to figure out a way how to attach it to the tripod that I'm currently using for the cell phone that's currently capturing this. Oh, okay, well this is easy, just like that. Oh, huh. Okay. Not sure what this is. This is, oh, okay, so it's a double stick tape. So anyway, all right, I know, I'm like a little kid. So it comes with 2 mounts? Not quite sure, unless maybe I... See, I'm a total noob at this, because, well, maybe reading manual instructions are probably advised. What do you say to that? All right, gonna have to figure that portion out. So as far as the camera itself, I'm guessing there's a battery here somewhere. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay, charging. Okay. So it's a USB to, or maybe that's a transfer cable. So it's a USB to Type C connector. Okay. Ooh, and then here's the 2 batteries. But then what the hell is this? Oh, wow. Okay, this has got to be the toughest spring. Holy moly, I can barely, either I'm super weak or I can barely squeeze this thing. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is to mount. But see, I still can't seem to figure out a way how to actually do that. You know, I don't know. I'm afraid of breaking something. Like I said, I know these are advertised to be super tough. So maybe I'm. Oh, okay. Oh, duh. This little rubber piece needs to come up, and then this kind of closes it down. I guess. I don't know, people. I need to read the manual. But okay. But this would fit perfect on a Lincoln Town Car. Not the hood, on the dash. Yeah, this could be clipped on the dash. Maybe I'll do a driving montage, although I think I've connected it facing myself because I think this needs to face out. See, I knew that. I knew that. Okay, and then this rubber piece clicks in. Okay. So maybe the same thing will work on this. So if I stick it somewhere, which I'm probably not going to because this looks pretty permanent. There we go. Okay. See? And then this clips in place. Got it, so it doesn't come out, and then you lift the rubber piece and squeeze. Okay. See? Learning already. So I just graduated from 101 class of GoPro. I don't know why there's 2 of these, unless you can hook them together. Anyway, so what else we got in here? Is there a battery tray? Yeah, I should probably take this stuff off. I like how this kind of folds away and it's nice and neat. And I know for those of you who watch it, who use this thing, you'd probably think I'm a total moron, but it's okay. I'm not upset. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, as you guys probably already know. So this cover, okay. So this cover is for the battery. Wow, so this thing is like almost all of it is hollow. That's interesting. And then there's some connection piece here, probably for I don't know what. And I don't want to break my finger trying to open it. All right, hopefully at least one of these batteries. So first of all, it came with 2 batteries. I wasn't even aware of that. So thank you. And then what do you have here? You got the pull tab, okay. So it looks like the battery just goes in this way. Oh, okay, and then the connector, the USB Type C actually goes in here. See, I didn't even realize that. Well, that's weird. So you have to have the battery tray open to access that. All right. Yeah, and then this is a pull tab. This looks like an ink cartridge on a inkjet printer that you have to remove, but I guess you don't have to remove it here. Okay. Oh, so to open it, you pull, and then you. So then you do the same thing here? No. Okay. Well, anyway, when I put the battery in, something flashed here for a bit, so maybe it's time to turn it on. Pressing the button. Uh-oh. Okay. It's saying something. GoPro. I can see myself. Oh. So I'm starting to get some instructions. Okay, so that last segment at the very end, I think I got too carried away and I didn't realize what I was doing because I wasn't showing you this thing. So here it is. Here it is, and it's all glory. So for whatever reason, it does say 9 black on it on the front display. And then on the back display, it has, and it's a touchscreen. And you can kind of see the reflection of my phone. So I'm going to try to kind of do this, hoping that it's focused enough for you. So it's a touchscreen. So that's nice. I once again, didn't know that. English. Whoops. All right. What does it say here? Legal stuff. By using GoPro, I agree to the terms. Yes, I'm sure it's going to ask me for everything. Turn the tag for footage, location, speed, altitude. Sure. What does it say here? Install GoPro app on your phone to finish setup. Leave your camera on and follow the app instructions. Well, you see, once again, here's the negative of using a phone, which I am using still right now, to film this, because obviously I can't capture both at the same time. Although I know I can do like a video record on the phone. But all right, I'm gonna install this app and we'll go to the next step. Okay, so that took a little while. And the reason for that is because the battery that was provided, actually both batteries, because this particular setup came with 2 batteries. I got another one right in here. They were charged, so you do get a little bit, they're like 20-some%, but at the same time, as soon as I started using and started to download, it actually triggered a warning saying your battery's too low for whatever these updates are. And I like how I can kind of see myself in in here. So yeah, so I had to charge both batteries. I am using the same type of charger as came with the cell phone, the Galaxy Note. That I've been using, and so I charged that. I started doing the whole thing about the upgrades. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, it came with a lot of different updates as far as the software, and this is where the funny thing started happening. It started saying something along here, which I already forgot. How do I even access this? Oh, I think right up here in the preferences, like it started giving a lot of different updates, like update this, update that. But the way it works is it doesn't update from the camera, although the camera is connected to Wi-Fi on its own, but it also connects to the phone, which I'm using to film this. And the problem with that, there's some sort of a weird connection that the camera has to the phone. And what I realize is that although you do need Wi-Fi, so it's somewhere in here, I'm still learning a lot of this stuff. See, I don't even know how it goes here. There's a lot. And by the way, this is touchscreen. This front thing, it's not a touchscreen. And honestly, I wish there was a way of turning it off because it drains the battery for no reason, like right now. So there's something in here, which once again, I'm still learning. I know I already said that. Yeah, so when it updates, there you go. When it updates here, the phone starts flickering Wi-Fi on the phone, on, off, and that's somehow it transfers the data from the phone into the camera. Not exactly sure what's going on. At first, I thought maybe my Wi-Fi went down, but then I'm like, no, then it turned itself on. So somehow it communicates, don't really know how. So, and yeah, it's a weird one. So, but ultimately it updated. It allowed me to start using the camera. And what I can tell you is that obviously it takes a little getting used to, like with the screen, with the touch screen, with the commands. I started like setting everything up. So you do have the photo mode, you do have the time lapse, which I'm probably not going to use very often, but you do have the video. And the way it works, you have all the different little shortcuts. You can hold this, apparently, and you can start setting up all your profiles. So everything that's highlighted like this, you can click and you can actually start changing stuff. Once again, a lot of this stuff I don't really understand just yet. But I can tell you this much. So comparing this camera to this camera, it's an interesting comparison. We have technology from 7 years ago, but, pretty expensive. Actually, this, about 7 years ago, is more expensive than this. Here you obviously have all the different zoom features. You have your classic camera and all that good stuff, right? You do have the screen, which currently is pointing to a highly zoomed in view. But also, I didn't really think of this, is that in here, and I don't know how good it's going to come out, you don't have a flash. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't think of this as being a camera per se, but at the same time, obviously it is. It's a video camera, but it's also a regular camera. So I will have to play around with it and do some tests. And I already did, actually. And apparently, if you scroll up, I took some pictures of our cat, of course. I mean, what else I would... Although I should have probably took some pictures of my Lincoln Town Car, but cat was nearby. It's kind of cold already as I'm filming this. So there's no pinch to zoom type of feature here. So I'll have to probably, give you some samples. And I have to still shoot some sort of a meaningful video on this to kind of see how awesome it is. Now, also, I went through some of my stuff here. So the tripod I'm using... Here, let's get rid of this cat. Oh, okay. Well, I just took a picture of this case. I also didn't realize this at the time. So the tripod I'm using to hold my cell phone also came with this, and at the time I didn't even know what it was. But I'm kind of lucky that I didn't throw it away, because to me I was looking at it. I'm like, well, maybe I don't know what this is. And once again, this looked foreign to me, but now I know it attaches to the same tripod. And I've also done some digging. So this very suggestive thing right here with a nice thick shaft and a red tip, apparently that's a floating grip. So like you attach it to here, and then if you drop it in the water, it floats tip up with a nice little well, that's weird. So it's supposed to float up, but then the logo is upside down. So I don't know why they chose to include this thing. Come on, focus. It's having a difficulty focusing. There you go. So I don't know why they decided to include this one. Probably because this is the cheapest grip. I mean, they have pretty expensive tripods and holders and all that good stuff. So maybe that's why. And then also, they have this thing. And I thought this was the instructions, but nope. It's all the warnings and legal stuff and don't sue us type of deal. So this is going to probably go in the trash. But then the only thing they have to get somebody started, and I found this to be quite interesting, is this card. That's the only set of instructions that they've included, basically. All right, get the app, put the card in, the memory card, battery, charge, close, and start shooting right up here. That's it. Now, the interesting thing is that it works even without the battery. So basically, if you open this thing up, which is kind of difficult to do, but I know why they have to do it, to keep it watertight. If you plug this in, you can pull the battery out and it'll still work off of the, whoops, I think I turned it off by accident. It'll still work off of the, the power basically off the cable without the battery, which I know a lot of cell phones can do. So then there's that. What else? So this is the standard SD card that came with it, which is 32, as I can probably zoom in. There you go. And yeah, so this is like a backup. I got 64 in there. And the rest, yeah, it's just these little adapters, connectors, which I still have to study and kind of understand how it mounts to the car or to the whatever I'm going to be trying to do. And yeah, so here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm obviously going to be posting some updates. I'm going to try and use this thing. Oh, now it's turned on? I don't get it. How did I... Oh, duh, because the power button is here. For some reason, I thought the power button is here. See, noob mistake. So, from this point on, I'm probably going to be using this to shoot some test video and some pictures, and I'm obviously curious to see how it's going to go. I'm going to have to play around with all these very fancy features down here. So I'm still kind of learning. Oh, this is the one that I took just now. So now I know I can click and actually delete it right from this. I guess I'm going to leave you with one last thing. So, well, with this cat, of course. So I've also played around for just a few minutes with that automatic download feature where you can set it so that like whatever you shoot, when you connect it to the power outlet, it will automatically upload everything to the cloud, which part of the subscription to this will include a like unlimited storage. Here's the problem. I tried shooting just literally like a 2 minutes of nothing and try to upload it for a test. It took well over 30 minutes to upload. So I think I'm just going to be using a cable to plug it in here and transfer, because I know it's convenient, but oh my God, like I can't wait that long. And then I also learned that this is a drain, apparently. I thought it was like a little cover right up here, but nope, it's actually a drain. If the water gets in there, this is actually where it comes out. Like I didn't realize that. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you're gonna enjoy some of the content coming from this little guy. I know a lot of YouTubers use these things for like action shots. I just want to have a dedicated video camera, because the phone, maybe I'll post a video of like, challenges with the phone and kind of do a comparison. But I know you guys don't tune in for this because I'm not a product reviewer. I don't have stuff being sent to me. So anyway, hope you like it. We'll see you next time.